gorgeous, gorgeous stitch. We love it. On this video, I'm going to teach you how to do the crown pattern stitch. I'm going to be using a 4mm hook and some cotton yarn size 4 in 2 different colors. So for this stitch, you want to start with a foundation chain that's a multiple of 8 plus 7. So in my case, I have 23. For row 1, you want to work 1 double crochet into the 4th chain from the hook. So we're skipping 1, 2, and 3 into the 4th, doing 1 double crochet. Now you're going to do 1 double crochet into each of the next 3 chains. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Now you're going to start your row repeat. You're going to chain 3. Skip 1 chain and then do 1 single crochet into the next chain. So skip 1 and 1 single crochet. Now you want to chain 3, skip 1, and into the next 5 chains, you're going to do 1 double crochet each. So we're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that's the end of the row repeat. You can go back to the beginning of it by chaining 3, skipping 1, and then doing 1 single crochet into the next stitch. Now you chain 3, skip 1, and do 1 double crochet into each of the next 5 stitches or 5 chains, which will take you to the end of the row. All right, so at the end of row 1, you're going to finish off with those 5 double crochets. And this is what your row 1 looks like. So for row 2 with your new color B, you're going to chain 1 and flip your work. Now you're going to work 1 single crochet into each of the first 5 stitches. So we're doing 1 single crochet into each of the first 5. That's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now you're going to start your row repetition. You're going to chain 1 and do 1 bobble into the next single crochet, which is this one here. So for a bobble stitch, you're going to work 3 double crochets into the stitch until the last loop of each double crochet remains on the hook. So that means is we're going to yarn over and do a double crochet into the single crochet there. You're going to yarn over and leave it there. You're not going to close off that double crochet. And you're going to do that 2 more times. So you're doing as if you're going to do a double crochet, but you stop at the end. And then you do your 3rd one here. So by the end, you'll have 4 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and pull through all the loops. And that is your bobble stitch. So we can go back to the beginning of the repetition, or not the beginning. We can go back to the repetition. We can chain 1 and now do 1 single crochet into each of the next 5 double crochets. So into these ones here. You're going to do a single crochet each. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that ends the row repeat for this row. So you can go back to the beginning of it by chaining 1 and doing a bobble stitch into the single crochet. So for a bobble stitch, it's as if you're going to do a double crochet, but you stop and you do that a total of 3 times. You're going to be left with 4 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and pull through all 4 loops. Now you're going to chain 1 and do a single crochet into the last 5 double crochets. at the end of the row, the last single crochet that you're going to do it at the top of the turning chain. And this here is the end of row 2. For row 3, you're going to stay with the same color and you're going to chain 6. This chain 6 counts as a double crochet and a chain 3. You're going to flip your work and you're going to skip the first 2 single crochets and then do 1 single crochet. Now you're going to chain 3 and start your row repetition. We're going to skip the 1 stitch and then into the next we're going to do a double crochet. And now you want to do 4 more double crochets, but you're going to go into the chain 1 that's on either side of the bubble. So you're going to do a double crochet into those as well. So this is my first one and we want a total of 5 double crochets. So for the second one, I'm going to go into the chain. That's my second double crochet. For the third one, I'm going to go on top of the bubble. That's 3. For the fourth, I'm going to go into the chain. Can be a little tight in there. Double crochet. And then for the final 5th one, I'm going to go into the single crochet. So that there is your 5 double crochets that you need. And now we're going to continue the row repeat. You're going to chain 3. Skip 1 single crochet and into the next do 1 single crochet. And to finish off this row repeat, you're going to chain 3. So now we go back to the beginning of the repeat by skipping 1 single crochet and then doing 1 double crochet into each of the next 5. Remembering to go into the chain spaces next to the bubble. That's my second one. The third one goes on top of the bubble. The fourth one into the chain. That one for me is a little trickier. Let's see, there we go. And the 5th one into the single crochet again. Now we're going to chain 3. Skip 1 and do 1 single crochet into the next. So I've just done my 1 single crochet and my final chain 3. So when you're at the last 2 single crochets here, you're just going to skip 1 and into the very last one, you're going to end with 1 double crochet. And that there is the end of row 3. So for row 4, we've switched back to color A. You're going to chain 1 and flip your work. You're going to work 1 single crochet into the first double crochet. Now we're going to chain 1 and do 1 bubble into the next single crochet, which is this one here. So for a bubble, it's as if you're going to do 3 double crochets, but you don't finish it. And so into the same space, we do that 3 times. And you're going to be left with 4 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through all 4. Now we're going to start our row, you're going to chain 1. And now we're going to start your row repeat. So you want to do 1 single crochet into each of the next 5 double crochets. So we're going to do 1 single crochet into each one of those. The last one here. Now we're going to chain 1 and do 1 bubble into the next single crochet. Just this one here. And now to finish the row repeat, you want to chain 1. So now you can go back to the beginning of the repeat, which is 1 single crochet into each of the next 5 double crochets, a chain 1, a bubble into the single crochet, and a chain 1. So we'll do that, and I will see you at the end of the row here. So at the end of the row here, I've done my last bobble stitch and a chain 1. And so I'm left with the turning chain. So to finish this row, you just want to do 1 single crochet into the third chain from the turning chain. So you count from bottom to top. 1, 2, 3. Into that chain, you just want to do 1 single crochet. And this here is the end of row 4. For row 5, you're going to stay with your color A, and you're going to chain 3, which counts as a double crochet. And you want to flip your work. You're going to skip the first stitch and then do 1 double crochet into each of the next 4 stitches, remembering to go into the chain 1 next to the bubble on either side. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now we're going to start our row repeat. So for that, you want to chain 3, skip 1 single crochet, then into the next one, do 1 single crochet. Chain 3, skip 1 single crochet, and then do 1 double crochet into each of the next 5 stitches. So that's 1, 2 into the chain, 3 into the top of the bubble, 4 into the chain. Wait, that one's always hard for me to grab. I don't know why. Nope. There we go. So 4 into that chain, and then 5 into the single crochet. And now you just want to repeat that until the end of the row, and I will see you when we're there. So you start with a chain 3, skip 1, and do 1 single crochet into the next. Chain 3, skip 1, and at the very end of the row, you'll be left with the stitches you need to do the double crochets into. So we're skipping the 1 and then doing 5 double crochets. So the chain is my second, top of the bubble is my third, chain is my fourth, I really do struggle with this one here. Oh, we got there we go. So, and then my very last one into the single crochet. And this here is the end of row 5. So moving forward, you just want to repeat rows 2 through 5, making sure that you change colors every 2 rows. It's got these like little bumps along the way. I don't know if I'm seeing a crown pattern necessarily. It kind of reminds me of Batman a little bit, not gonna lie. This should be called the Batman stitch. We love. Hey, while you're at it, why don't you just subscribe to my channel? Just do it. Just do it.